Dear friends, today we'll be starting with a new topic of binary data representation, 2's complement, and floating point representation. So what do you understand by binary numbers? The binary numbers are those numbers which are represented into the computer in the form of zeros and ones. Now, why these numbers are important? Because computer understands only the machine language, and the machine language is represented in the form of zeros and ones. Then we have 2's complement. So first of all, let us understand what do you mean by complement. That is 1's complement. That is zeros and ones. If 0 is represented with 1, 1 is represented with 0, and then the floating point. So how will you represent the floating point? It will consist of a base, it will consist of an exponent, it will consist of a mantissa, and then it will be a sign. So we will see this with the example. So what do you understand by a number system? The number system has been divided into decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. So decimal number system is that number system which is represented in the form of 0 to 9. So that is a decimal number system. The binary number system is the number system which is represented in the form of zeros and ones. Octal number system is represented in the form of 0 to 7. And hexadecimal is from 0 to 15. So it's a 16-bit. Now, octal number system, you should remember that octal is from 0 to 7. And when a binary number gets converted into octal form, you form a group of 3 bits. So we'll be seeing all of these with an example. So we are aware that binary number system is a number system which is consisting of 2 zeros and ones, where position of 0 or 1 indicates the value within the number. The highest number can be represented in the form of 2 raised to n minus 1. Let us see this table. Here you have a decimal number system which is from 0 to 31, and it consists of a binary number system which goes from 2 raised to 0 and it goes to n number of bits. The number of bits can be up to n number, like 2 raised to n. Now why 2? Because it understands only binary language, and binary numbers are represented with base 2. So 2 raised to 0 is 1, 2 raised to 1 is 2, 2 raised to 2 is 4, and so on. And this is how your decimal number system for 1 will get converted to binary, and so on. Now let us look at the other topic, binary and decimal numbers conversion. The simple method is divide the entire decimal number by 2, write down the remainder after each division, and then go and write the number in the reverse order. And that will form the binary number system. Now what do you understand by octal? First of all, understand 0 to 7, that is a 8-bit. So octal is a 8-bit numbering system. It allows reading of large binary numbers. It breaks binary numbers into a group of 3, and that is called as your base 8. So that is the meaning of an octal. So it allows reading of binary numbers. So already your number are converted into binary. Now it breaks binary number into a group of 3, and you have a base 8 that has been attached to it. So this is your decimal number which has a simultaneous binary number attached to it, and simultaneously it has an octal number also attached to it, 0 to 7. And then you have the numbers like from 8 to 15, 16 to 23, and so on. Now what do you understand by hexadecimal number system? Now hexadecimal number systems are those systems which play a very important role in case of the computing of the instructions in microprocessors. So it is formed in the group of 4, and it is also very much important because it reduces the error when entering the data. Base 16 divides a binary number into a group of 4 starting from the right. Now we need to convert hexadecimal into binary. It is always the reverse process. Convert the hexadecimal to binary, and it should be in the group of 4. It should be in the group of 4 bits. Now, what do you understand by 1's complement? Now, let us consider the example. M is 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. Now, 1's complement is replaced 0 with 1, 1 with 0. So, your 1's complement become 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. And the value is from minus 128 to 127. Now, 1's complement can only be used for the positive numbers. In case of a negative number, you need to use a 2's complement. Now, the binary of number 5 will not be the same for minus 5. So 2's complement, for performing a 2's complement number, does not require any roundup operation. It has first do 1's complement, and then for doing a 2's complement, just add the number 1 to it. Now the new range is from minus 128 to plus 127, and minus 128 because of the positive to negative value. Now 2's complement 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. Now this is the value that is assigned. Convert it into 1's complement 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. That is 0 is 1, 1 is 0. Add 1 to it. So it becomes your 2's complement 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Now floating point numbers, it is represented in the form of a fractional form. That is represented in the form of 2 raised to n. It has the following parameters: sign, mantissa, base, and exponent. Now what do you understand by sign? Whether it's a positive sign or a negative sign that has been attached to it. The mantissa, the value that is after the decimal point, and then you have the value. Then you have a base that is 10 raised to minus 4. So 10 is the base and exponent is minus 4. So your mantissa is minus 3.21 is your mantissa. Now in the above example, that is plus 3207.23. Your 3.20723 into 10 raised to 3. So your mantissa is 3.20723 is your mantissa. By default, the sign is positive, and your base is 10 and the exponent is 3.